In this video, I'm going to draw two different versions of the Lewis structure for silicon dioxide. So first, as a molecule, silicon has 4 valence electrons and oxygen has 6. Because silicon has 4 valence electrons, um, it wants to have 8 electrons, so it can either give away 4 electrons or take 4, depending on what it's bonded to. Now, in this particular structure, oxygen is more electronegative than silicon. So oxygen is going to grab electrons, silicon is going to give it away. Silicon has 4 valence electrons to give away, so it's going to form 4 bonds. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons, it wants 2 more to get to 8. So oxygen is going to form 2 bonds to get, to have a total of 8 electrons, to get those 2 extra that it needs. Now, when we add up the number of electrons, we get 16. And the best way to draw the Lewis structure, remember we said that silicon wants to have 4 bonds, and each oxygen atom wants to have 2. And it's only in this structure can we have those conditions satisfied. As you can see, silicon has 4 bonds, oxygen each has 2. And oxygen wants to have 8 electrons, so we need to add 2 lone pairs to each. So if we add up the electrons, 2, 4, 6, 8. Every bond has or represents 2 electrons. So oxygen has 8 electrons around it, and this other oxygen also has 8. If you count all the electrons in the structure, it adds up to 16, which is the total number of electrons. And that is the Lewis structure for a silicon dioxide molecule. Notice that it looks very similar to carbon dioxide, SiO2, which also has a linear structure. This is because carbon and silicon are both found in the same column on the periodic table. But silicon dioxide can also be represented as a giant covalent structure. As a molecule, it looks like this, as a single molecule. But it can form like a large crystal. If we focus just on this region, notice that silicon has 4 bonds, and every oxygen atom has 2 bonds. Remember how we said that oxygen likes to form 2 bonds, silicon likes to form 4? So this is another possible structure. But in this form, you have one large silicon dioxide crystal. So those are the 2 different ways of drawing SiO2. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and that's it.